just coming off the weekend and those 2 games, the long road trip down to Oklahoma. What do you see from the weekend?
Yeah, obviously getting a split there. Struggle against UCO on Thursday night. Obviously having CK out, it hurts us just because it's a lot of things we run through her. It takes a lot of pressure off others, and Molly included when she's in there. So we struggled to score in that game, but came back Saturday. Played pretty well defensively the first half. Didn't play great offensively, and then kind of flipped it the second half. Played better offensively, didn't play great defensively. So trying to just get to being good on both sides of the ball consistently, but got a lead up to 13. Thought we could kind of break it open, but kind of let them hang around a little bit, but still got out of there with a win.
CK being able to come back and come off the bench and still put up, I can't even remember.
21, I think.
21, okay. Reach 1,000 points, all of that. Talk about her effort in coming back and being back so quickly.
Yeah, she didn't practice at all, so maybe practiced a little bit the day before, Friday night before the game. But yeah, played really well. I mean, I didn't really notice any rust on her game, but we need her. Obviously, she's a kid that can go make plays one-on-one. We can give it to her in space, and when she's out there, you get now you get maybe a secondary defender on Molly or vice versa, and it just helps your offense a ton. But yeah, just played really well on Saturday and defended well. That's the other thing. She can defend, two-way player that can play offense and defense, and that's big for us.
Molly, talk about company in the 1,000-point club, how you and CK have played a lot of basketball together. Talk about that.
Yeah, super exciting for her. Obviously, we've been really pushing her. I knew it was coming up, and unfortunately she got hurt, and I knew she was going to be able to bounce back and get it real quick. But it's just a testament to her and her journey here at Northwest. Starting out as freshman and sophomore, she didn't play as much, but she's grown so much as a player and become that role for us that we need her to score, we need her to defend, we need her to assist. She's doing it all, and she's a great player, and I'm just super proud of her.
Molly, talk about bouncing back in Claremore on Saturday. How important was that for you guys to, after a little bit of a disappointing loss in Edmond, to bounce back and get that win in Claremore?
Yeah, just really disappointing loss. We struggled on offensively all around in the guard position, so that wasn't super helpful. But us girls really got together and we stuck it out. We just had each other's backs, let each other know the confidence we have in each other. We got to go out there, shoot for the team, shoot for yourself. You put in the time and effort, and so we went out there, gave it our best go. Obviously, we let them in it there at the end. It was a little nerve-wracking, but we fight till the end. We're going to give it our all every game, and I'm just happy we were able to bounce back.
Meyer, talk about Pitt and Southern coming up.
Yep.
Finally playing some teams in the southern part of the conference. Obviously, some pretty reputable opponents coming down the stretch here. How big is it to get a couple wins here at home going?
Yeah, every game's huge. Obviously throughout the year, but especially this time we're getting close to March, and two really good teams. Obviously Pitt's undefeated in the league. Southern's winning record in the league. Southern's got a big girl that's pretty good, that can score inside, can step out a little bit. Just got a lot of kids that can score. They play 10 or 11. Talented group. They play hard. They're well coached. So it'll be a challenge, but we're looking forward to it. And then Pitt, we haven't watched a ton on them, but just a really experienced team, one of the best offensive teams in the country. That if you go 3 or 4 possessions without scoring, they got a pretty good chance to go on a 10 to 12-0 run, something like that. So you got to be able to defend. We did a good job last year at our place defending them, taking away their strengths, things like that. So two good teams in the South Division of our league, and hopefully we can play well.
Austin, with the tournament being the KPI way this year, I know it came out and you guys were in it at that point, and you kind of know how each game's going to affect it, but not exact science like wins and losses are. What's that dynamic like? Is that just kind of kind of interesting to go back after each week and kind of see where you stand now at this point?
Yeah, I mean, we don't do a ton of that. I mean, we see it obviously, and I think, I guess I don't know what all goes into but when you have an unbalanced schedule and you're playing, the pods and you're playing multiple teams twice that are on different sides, so I think it is needed. Obviously, if we were 13-0, I'd probably say I don't want it right now because Pitt's in third, even though they're 13-0, but strength of schedule, it matters. I mean, it does matter who you're playing, but you can only play the teams on your schedule. But no, for us, it's just come in, get better today, go through a little bit of what we're going to see this weekend, and just kind of try to keep making strides. You know, we talked about we're a team that's been battle tested with the strength of schedule all year, so you want to be playing your best basketball heading into the end of the season, and we feel like we have an experienced group, and we feel like we're a dangerous team here as we get into March, and we just got to, start that sooner than later of that consistency on both ends of the basketball.